Hello, everybody! It's your wonderful maid. Ooh, sorry. I literally took a sip of water before I did my intro, and now I'm feeling a little bad. Okay, take two. Hello, everybody! It's your wonderful maid, your true ship servant, Chartreuse Frotzy, ever and always at your service now. I hope everybody is doing well today. I hope everybody's been able to chill out on the start of this wonderful weekend. It is a Friday, August 15th. I have been, quite frankly, just as busy, if not busier, with taking care of chores, cleaning up the apartment, and cooking for my meal prep and everything this weekend, more than this work week itself. And I felt that's also a bit disingenuous too, because, yeah, I was at home, I wasn't, you know, against my will working, helping customers or whatever crap like that or so. But what fact is, I didn't rest today, I still did a lot of work. I'm gonna chill out with Teamfight Manager, considering how we haven't done it in, it said June 27th, so nothing all of July. So quite literally June, July, August. 3 months since I last got to play this thing. And we're currently negative right now. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh. Let's get back to it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what was going on last time. Yes, it has been a solid little bit. How was our last? Okay, so it's event matches that we need to do when it comes to it, so I can just kind of chill. This can be my restart to the season, and I can kind of get my feelings back on what I need for the team, because my bill is big for the veterans that I got. That's gonna be my big base, so I'm just gonna have to feel things out again when it comes to it. Attack speed of all champions decreased by 50%, but attack double. Who would be able to, like, insta-kill somebody? I feel like Ninja dealing 50 damage is really gosh darn stupid, quite frankly. Who has fast attack speeds when it comes to? Dude, Boomerang Hunter with a 102 attack? What the heck is that, dude? That's actually insane that he has 102 attack on that. Seems really gosh darn stupid. Holy crap. Okay. Game was pretty good too. Only 0.45. Werewolf would absolutely just one-hit somebody. I kind of want to see how that works. Or even if Plague Doctor also kills. Actually, Plague Doctor would be really good too, thinking about it. Okay. Let's chill out. First and foremost, it's been a little bit. I need to feel out how Gale Force, the team itself, is doing again when it comes to it overall. And we're just going to see how this game really works out when it comes to it again. What would I not want to? I feel like more attack speed reduction from the Bard would be kind of stupid, but I don't think it's necessarily that much of a problem then. Clown seems really gosh darn stupid too, but she also dies in one hit, whereas Sniper has so much more range. Yeah, these event matches, because we didn't qualify for playoffs last time around, so instead we're just looking to chill out, to have ourselves a good time, and to make as much cash as we can on the side as well when it comes to it. Because if I can make some extra cash and not have to worry about, what's his face when it comes to it, about renewing my contract costs for my boys, I just need to get a big fix again on how everybody is. And they took Ninja. I totally forgot that I left Ninja up intending to take it. I am such a stupid idiot. I am absolutely a stupid idiot. What if I just take Werewolf? Legitimately, though. It's event matches, but winning these event matches is a huge cash stipend that I would love to have. So let's just see how things work out then, you know? Let's try the Point Doctor, just because I want to see. Hope you're doing well, though, Rena. Hope everything's just been chilling out in your life right now. Man, I really do have to feel around everybody again, huh? Well, let's see how it goes. Everyone just stands around for half a second. That's actually really funny. But also, Werewolf getting to one-shot somebody does feel kind of a bit ridiculous. No, he doesn't, because Shrine Maiden gets to heal. Okay, it's his face. Plague Doctor, the attack speed buff doesn't feel like it's as effective just due to the fact and how quickly people die. That is such a good play, Dr. Ultimate. What the heck? Hello? Like, that's... Okay, that might have just won us the game. Never mind. Ninja just kind of is broken still. Ninja's still broken, but... Oh, Sniper Ultimate got canceled. That's really damn rough, dude. I've got to say. I feel like Point Doctor isn't necessarily the best for his buff considering how quickly people die. Illusionist also is doing pretty good work considering how people need to just be taking hits when it comes to it then. But like, my goodness gracious, should that ult absolutely save us at the end of the day then? Werewolf dies too quickly. Busy not much as you. Well, to be fair, I've just been at home enjoying myself, of course. But it's my one off day before I've got like 5 on, quite frankly. Because I think I'm on until Tuesday. Until Wednesday. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And I didn't have Wednesday off. So yeah, no, 4 on. But point still stands at the end of it of like, oh goodness gracious, there is a lot that I need to really do. And it's not necessarily going to make me the happiest with how much has to be done. Because, oh goodness gracious. I've got a lot ahead of me that I need to do for both work and for like home stuff or so, not including me already. What's his face? You took an ogre. I just attacked. Oh, what if I just take the people who attack the fastest? Ninja and Gambler. BH does exist. Is a potential problem. I don't know what I'd want at this rate then. Oh no, I'd get Necromancer out. I just take Gunner. I'm just once again, go for the people who can attack the fastest. Cook, I was on the fence about because I feel like people will just die way too fast for Cook to really matter for anything then. Let's just go full damage and just see how it goes in this case. Pigwood gets his cross at Gambler when it comes to it then. I'm feeling the meta of the boys coming back around again or so. Now, Ogre is absolutely just going to get to pummel one person in particular and just say they die. And I was hoping that Ghost could potentially get some stats and actually be able to do stuff. Now, the quick healing is actually doing a decent amount of work, I'm not going to lie. So maybe the support code meta to help out is actually pretty big when it comes to it then. Worst Gambler ults in the world, I must say, when it comes to it there. That is actually the worst, but hey, it's event matches. It's not like necessarily a problem when it comes to it here. You didn't even get anybody with your gutter ult either, Treats. Alright, that's just how it's going. But yeah, I was gonna say, like, I haven't been able to play Teamfight Manager for technically, yeah, the 2-3 months when it comes to it. And it does absolutely feel bad just due to the fact that I have been so busy with life in general. Be it a different series, like I've had a bunch of series that I've been picking up when it comes to it then. I mean, I'm picking up Legend of Ice Fairy, Touhou Monster Tower Defense. I've finished the main campaign. I might do a few more on stream when it comes to it then, but there's still that I did just like weave into between. I still need to finish Tavern Taunt, still need to finish Sword Fiction with Crimson and Flanny respectively. And there's just a lot of things that I really need to get around to and do at the end of the day straight up overall. So I really wish that I would be able to... I can't ban both Cook and Ninja and Shrine Raiden all together then, which is a problem. But let's try Ninja Illusionist in this case then. Dual Boiter out, because that follow-up is kind of scary. The clown. Broad resisting is kind of annoying. It's not like the biggest deal in the world. I kind of want to just see what happens if I take Clown, who is going to get one-shot in this game mode, and just kind of let her do everything when it comes to it then. Like, I really kind of want to see. Because I want to try the Ghost Experiment again. Yeah. Yeah, like, I've both picked up so many new series when it comes to it lately, and been unable to commit and finish to multiple others, just due to the fact of I'm only one person, only have so much stream time, and it really does cause a wrench in my plans whenever I'm trying to figure out the best. This is a problem. This is a problem. How are they always drafting better than me, dude? This sucks so much ass. This sucks so much ass. Okay, maybe this can be it. Like, if PSM maybe gets some stats. He's got 4 stats on Ghost for this game, and that's pretty decent, but Bardold is so good too, dude. Like, come on, what am I supposed to do, man? What am I supposed to do? He's too good. Now, granted, Sid's stats is actually pretty instrumental, but the Bardold was so good too. I can't win any of these show matches even if I wanted to, man. They just always have a better support pick, and then it just, But yeah, there is so much that I wish I could be able to do overall, and I'm only the one person that exists in the world here, so it's a lot harder than I'd want it to be, and there's just, it's just impossible, it feels like sometimes, to be able to balance it all together. Now, is that necessarily a failing on me? No, I have my upload schedule going all the way out, which is very good when it comes to it then, I will say. So I'm very happy with the fact that I'm able to pull everything around when it comes to it then. Let's try double support and just see how this stupid stuff goes then in this case. I want to pick Boomerang Hunter, and I think my idea is one-shot somebody. That or I just go Devil. Devil doesn't necessarily seem bad for this composition when it comes to it then. Deal with this composition. Dark Mage is super annoying, I am not going to lie, though. But a Boomerang Hunter can just one-shot them, potentially, if it comes to it. Alrighty. Yeah, like, there's only so much time that I'm going to get in a day, and also so much time in a stream when it comes to it then, if I can. And with how many series that I've been having so far, it's kind of rough, I'm not going to lie, on the end that I want to be able to fulfill here. That's a lot of early ultimates out of them, but a good BH ult or something else would be good. We're never gonna have any fun in these event matches. They're using ultimates so late. The Kut gets to take through everything, but nobody else is dying when it comes to it. Everything sucks so much, dude. Cold Corpse just runs us over. Just get me out of these event matches, dude. I'm kind of done with this here. Every time I'm thinking, alright, I'll learn the meta then. There's a new meta and I just can't win. Should I just go like full tank instead and just see how it goes for this event match stuff? Because I'm not having a good time with this crap here, dude. What a welcome back to Teamfight Manager, ladies and gentlemen. What an absolute welcome back to Teamfight Manager. Like, Horace enough Ninja is a good tank too, just because of how much HP that he has. He's not a bad tank, and the fact that he can teleport is just as good too. Oh my goodness gracious, dude. I don't know what I want to do at this rate. They're taking Gold Corpse away themselves. No cook. Well, Ninja me. Monk. BH. I think I'll just take Shrine Maiden. It's going back to regular meta too when it comes to Ninja. Shrine Maiden is just as good when it comes to it still, and I'm just Dark Mage. Let's just commit to this. So let's just go big beefy boys when it comes to it. Big beefy boys. That hurts. That absolutely does hurt to see. I want to cry so much. But it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna continue on with Mon Tower Defense when it comes to it then. Besides maybe one more stream on it, and then that'll open up a slot to, at the very least then. Otherwise past that, Tavern Talk, of course, is going to come around sooner or later when it comes to it. Same with Sport Fiction. I just haven't realistically had a good time to open up any of these slots. What are these ultimates for them? Why are they the best thing ever? My Shrine Maiden ult just got canceled. I hate everything so much, dude. Like, oh, we're behind on kills when it comes to it now. Okay, at the very least, the kill cycle is good because the double ninjas are just getting to grind people down when it comes to it. We're ahead for once in our lives. For once in our lives when it comes to, but they've actually just had the best ultimates constantly and annoys the crap out of me. The hook actually deals a brief amount of damage though. That's actually pretty funny, I will have to admit. But it still is a ninja's world and we're all still living in it. Even with it just being event matches on its own. Or anything with the co-op is even harder, so you need both people free. Not even just both, just like more people in general. The fact that we were talking about it in the Discord on how tabletop nights really haven't returned for no specific fault, but we just haven't been able to do much on our own then with being able to link back up just due to inordinate timing. Like I haven't had my off weekend. It's going to be the very end, so not this coming weekend, not this not the 20th and 23rd, but the 29th through 30th. The fact that it's so far off is not helping to that end then, and it's just it's a lot harder than I'd ever wish it to be in that case, you know, for me to be able to link up, find a way to interact with my friends more on a holistic level. And to be fair, I had many opportunities when it came to it just recently on the side of I could have maybe streamed Deadlock a little bit or some like with D3 when I was in Discord with them earlier. I could have also done the same for like playing some Battlefield, and I might just want to hop on to that or so, depending on how I feel with TFM, if I do good in the season or not. But we'll see, we'll see. Ninja continues to be untouched. Another day, another patch where Ninja is not touched at all. Priestess buff, 21 to 31 attack is actually pretty decent. 10 attack in itself is really big. MK got more attack speed, but their health is still so trash, I don't really believe in it. Vampire attack speed is going back to normal, and Shadowmancer got HP to actually survive. Necromancer, Archer, I can understand. Lancer attack speed does hurt, but I feel like I guess if he's been a good tank. And Strider and cooldown being hit, that's pretty big. Okay. Let us look at our things here. Let us consider what our contract negotiations are. Treats and Mac are our veterans that we've been holding on to, that we hired on bid salaries, so that way they can carry us through with their bigger base stats as they develop over time. Tempt and Toppin are our boys who are in development right now. They're worse than Jino and Bebe, but I think it's gonna be time to renounce Jino and Bebe, because these new bloods at age 18 and 19 are gonna be the new crux of the Gale Force roster when it comes to it then. At 32 and 31 attack, they are non-starters at the moment then. In that case, then it would be PSM and Piglet that are staying on as well until Toppin and Tempt swap into the roles. But quite frankly, PSM could be released, and we could honestly put Tempt in. But I need to get rid of Tempt for weaklings, absolutely so. That is a very, very bad trait to have for him. I cannot control that, and that makes me very, very scared to put him in. I would say 35 to 32, that's 3 difference. 30 to 24 defense, that's 6 difference. So we have a 9 stat difference, but I think I can eat the 480 for that in that case. So thank you, Jino, Bebe, for your early years, but we gotta let y'all go, and we need to continue working on some of these boys here. For now, PSM, as one of our longest tenured members of Gale Force, I need you to stream. You basically made the contract, so that is wonderful. And Tempt, I need you to change this trait right now. I cannot have you have that. Nothing. Fuck, all of my money. That was all of my money that I had used trying to get that trait away, dude. Oh, that feels so bad. Alright, well, PSM, keep going, please. Thank you for making money. We need to get Tempt in a good state. That... I love to have super rookies in time, but that's nothing good, and I need to look at our current... people right now. 2 strategies per game could be nice. 2 sponsor slots would be good too, but I just spent my money outwards, and I don't have a way to get sponsors, because I just spent it trying to fix our boy. This might be a development season, I'm not going to lie when it comes to it, because I can't get a second sponsor, which I should have looked at before I spent away trying to fix him. Because now there's no way for me to get the 5k when it comes to it. I should have been at 4k, but I spent 2k trying to fix his shit, and aw, crap, dude. 8 defense of a mouse? That's really, really nice, I'm not going to lie. But I really wish I'd gotten any other piece, though. That way we could be trading then. Oh, that way we could have those instead. This makes me so sad, dude. I am so sad. Well, we're already here. Let's try to see if we can change Tempt's brain structure. You still have contempt for weaklings? Oh, dude. It's like I'm treating somebody with behavioral issues. I legitimately cannot have you on the main roster until we change that, because that is such a debilitating trait, in my opinion. Well, development season, I think this is absolutely a development season, which is totally fine to have when it comes to it, but it just feels bad. Now, I'm gonna have to rely on Jino and Pidgeot and PSM in that case then. I let go of Jino, rather, when it comes to it. So just make money, see if I can't get better gear, and just hope for the best when it comes to it for now. I spent all my money away now. I don't have anything to craft away with. Never mind, we're not gonna craft, because I don't have literally anything at all. Let's go in Div 2, though. Achieve at least 774 in the regular season. What offers the most money? Win 2-0 12 times? That is not happening. Achieve at least 831. That's really hard, because I'd barely do either of those then. That's 600 more butts for something that can be done, though. Achieve at least 3rd rank. Achieve 8 wins. Number 4th ranked when it comes to it. Win streak of 6, or use these characters this many times. Exorcist, Boomerang Hunter, Fighter. I think that can be done, quite frankly. So I'm going to sign with them there. And I'll just have to remember that. Exorcist, Boomerang Hunter, Fighter. Fighter's still always fine in the meta, so I can always lean on him, I feel, when it comes to it then. And dude, it'd actually be nice to make a little bit more money. I'm always spending the first end of the streaming when it comes to it then on the bigger ticket payout. Because if I can get 400 on a swing, that would be really nice. I know it's the lowest percentage then, but if it does work, then my money catapults, as that was, for example, yeah, it basically paid for PSM's whole entire contract. Because the first streaming per week is basically like 4 times whatever you'd make on the regular streaming then. So I'm just throwing stuff at the fan and seeing what works. But for now, we got a 6-player roster, and I need to see how well this roster functions. Still don't think we're ready for this side yet, or so. Though Toppin, honestly, is probably my next bet, right, to replacing PSM then. We'll see, though, we'll see. Maybe with the MK buff, maybe they could be a little bit more viable. For now, though, Ninja is still top priority as always. Strike Maiden, maybe not as much. Who do I fear in this case, then? I don't want to deal with a new Shadowmancer considering she got buffed. I fear her and the meta implications she always brings. No Devil means that Sniper game plan is a little bit more there. I think I need to get rid of Dark Mage because I'm going to be trying to get one of the supports when it comes to it then. I want to support the Ninja. So obviously Ninja, even with the nerfs, Shrine Maiden's still a pretty good character. They are going Cook. Lancer. I need a way to burn through the Cook healing in this case then. I could potentially, well, Shrine Maiden is solid then. We have both front to bats in this case then, so I think that's a good way to start it. What don't I want to deal with a Lancer Cook? Somebody who's a bat line in that case then. So out of the marksman, I feel like Gunner is really good right now, but I kind of want to snipe him for myself in this case. Somebody else who has a lot of health could also potentially be a problem. MK actually maybe pairs well with Cook in this case then, but do I really fear them in that case, or what do I fear rather? What don't I want to deal with? Let's take the Cold Corpse out, because I feel like two big beefy front lines would absolutely really spiral things out of the way. Dual Blader. That can follow up with Lancer when it comes to it then, so I'm gonna have to be careful, of course. I am honestly thinking an MK actually is not necessarily the worst choice. That PDH could compete with Cook in this case then or so. We also have a Sniper worldview that I could look at. I'm looking at like Sniper Gunner potentially, or even like Clown Gunner. Because they can't deal with all of these threats. Ninja just front lines, and then that draws attention for Gunner and Clown to just run around in this case. They can't one-shot me, and they have one less person out of Cook being a full support to actually hit the Clown, so I think we can actually deal with this. Knight. Because the fact is, I am getting treats his Gunner when it comes to it then. We can just easily collaborate with whoever needs the extra help then. And then Ninja being able to attack whoever else is being hit is going to be very big. But otherwise, widening the distance would be very good when it comes to it here. I absolutely do feel. But I also want separate ults. So stacking our ults when we only have 3 is going to be kind of damaging. No. I think we'll be fine on this note then. Fact is, we need whatever Clown prots to hit to absolutely shred them. And then it's really going to be the world of treats and we're all going to be living in it. If he can just constantly live forever, Kite, slow them down. Because it's going to be up to them to actually getting to reaching treats if it comes to it. That Cook healing is so good. Treats that get knocked down and knocked up by the Dual Blader, and the Lancer did lock him in place, unfortunately. That's a triple kill for the boy, though. If you can kill the Cook, just stunner right now, that's wonderful. Oh, Dual Blader Lancer combo is really good, but that's a good kill. Cook had to put one spots on themselves first. Now the Cook just needs to get comboed by the Clown. That is wonderful, and they don't have enough of a profile. We just get to kite around. Clown is untouched. Gunner is untouched. And their front line cannot reach us. Cook healing is good, but we actually have good bursts from both combination attack from Match on the Clown, and well, yeah, the Clown hit as well, the Clown ability, the stun. Plus Gunner also can slow people down, 2k damage. That's just really solid. Ninja's still way broken though. Why does he have 170 HP? I'm always going to be complaining about this, but quite frankly, this man is really stupid. Thank goodness it's still Fearless draft though, so he's out of the way now. But we'll have to see how next one pans out. Okay. What are we looking at in this case? No Cold Corpse. Devil Sniper is a potential pairing that can be dangerous, of course, when it comes to it. But what else is dangerous? Shadowmancer always existing. I hate just on principle when it comes to it though. I feel like Sniper, because there's a lot of healing gone in this way or so here. Sniper is high on my immediate thought list when it comes to it. BH as well as thought process. But, what do I hate dealing with in general? Just no Shadowmancer. I don't ever want to see that stupid character ever at all. Because if Sniper's taken, Illusionist can easily just deal with that piece of crap there, and then we don't ever have to worry about it ever again then. Let us take, so if I take Devil out, then they just get Sniper for free. If I take Sniper, it's not really Devil's a high priority then, but I can actually work around it. So let's take Sniper out in that case. Just don't ever let them entertain that thought. Bard. Early Bard. A Vampire actually wouldn't be bad here when it comes to it, but we don't have Vampire Bard. However, though, I can easily, well, if I take Vampire Devil, then they grief each other in that case then, which is absolutely the bigger picture problem, of course. Double Assassin and Ghost Vampire, though, could be a solution. I am not going to lie, though. Now, Bard does deal with dive pretty well, so I need to have a varied profile, rather, when it comes to it. So, legitimately, MK can help deal with Bard. I want to try MK. I can heal the MK multiple times with Priestess when it comes to it then, but I don't think it's really worth it in this case then. Gunner's already out of the way. Out of the marksmen that are left, PDH or BH would be good too. 51 damage is so freaking juicy, dude. It is so juicy. But I think I'll take Devil on principle of I want to be able to get to the Bard one way or another. Berserker. Let us take Gambler out. I don't want them to have a backline to pair with the Bard, because the difficulty is reaching the Bard and killing him. If we can run down the Bard, though, with Point Doctor, I think that actually can be really good, too, though. Let's try this. Lightning Mage. Dark Mage. Dark Mage to prevent buffs, but otherwise it's just Berserker in the front, and then we got 3 backlines out of them. Is this Exorcist, or is this Fighter? Fighter gets a stun and gets to run people down when it comes to it, and a fast Fighter getting to beat these boys up is actually pretty important, I feel. So let's try Fighter. Let's try Matt's Fighter, I think. Or is it Matt's Assassin? Is it Matt's Devil? I think it would actually be Matt's Devil in this case then. Still want separate ultimates, but we just gotta stick to the plan here. The early run is very important, and the fact that Matt just tried to run down and hit the Bard is actually really funny and really grief, but not necessarily bad. Okay, that's a bit of a hit, that's a bit of a grief hit, but it's not the worst thing ever. Okay, early Dark Mage ult does not make me happy considering how good that can be. That's what it comes to it. It's gonna come down to how we use our ults here. Decent fighter ult, stabilize us when it comes to it, and then we have our own cycle. Devil gets their ultimate out, Matt gets to live. We get to start pulling everybody around, and now Matt just gets to do everything on his own side. Play Doctor Ultimate gets to keep funneling things around. If we can kill Berserker during the ult, it's so huge, and now the advantage just keeps going further away. Matt is life-stealing very, very slightly when it comes to it overall, but the fact is, with 2 kills up to our name here, and the Berserker's front line already gone, the Bard cannot support the line enough. Play Doctor is able to offset the solar attack speed buff then, and we're able to close things out decently. Berserker never got a chance to actually get into that perfect solid transient state of just attacking life-stealing. Ooh, baby girl, that was pretty nice. Clean 2-0 to start the season. I will take that. And a global ban because Archer has a game-breaking bug right now. That's kind of funny, I will say. Do I want more attack and lifesteal or 8 defense? I think I'll take the defense, quite frankly, when it comes to it. And then I want to swap this for an attack. Alright, let's just try to outstat the enemies in this case then. And let's look at who was picked overall in the meta when it comes to it. Champ statistics. Pick and ban rate. Devil, Sniper, Gunner, Shadowmancer. Now, I was 2 of the Shadowmancer bans, but it's been banned pretty well so far then. But Devil, Sniper, Gunner. I understand the Gunner pick. I didn't scout TSM. Crap. I understand the Gunner pick, absolutely so. Just because he feels really good. Surprised that Ninja didn't make it through, though. Ninja wasn't higher up on the priority list then. We cannot let Ninja through no matter what in this case, though. I don't want Gunner to be let through the draft either. First pick, Bard. Another Bard pick early on again, huh? If you're going Bard, what did I literally just do last day? Okay, well, Shadowmancer was there, but Devil was on the table and Fighter to run down the Bard. is absolutely ideas you can deal with. It's that or MK to also cleave people, because the magic wave just kind of gets to go through everything. So I think that's a solid pitch to begin with. Then just PSM gets their MK. Berserker. What would I hate to deal with in this case then? I hate to deal with a support line or just any bat line then. Don't have to worry about Archer. Is that a cook? Could also run us into some problems then, but that's two people not attacking, but I could be indexing a little bit too much on the thoughts. They banned Shrine Maiden too, just on their own safety side. But I do think, like, with this here, I'm just going to drop the same thing again. We're drafting Fighter to fulfill sponsor obligations, and I want to run people down. Ogre, Mystic Dancer. Interesting on this here. They are very short range, though, so I think Clown absolutely gets to shred them. Is it that or PDH, quite frankly? The swaps could be griefing us, but I think I have the range for Clown. Also, Ogre and Berserker are going to be standing very in one space when it comes to it and shooting really slow. They can deal with two of them, and it's just really PDH. But PDH is also really close range too. I think I can save Clown for later on in draft then, and actually draft PDH. Because even then, Treats even gets to use that as a character then. And then it really just pans out to just us holding the line here. Because the Ogre is going to be a problem, and especially depending on how I swap when it comes to things. But if I get good PDH hits on the Ogre, then it legitimately doesn't matter what they do. Because Ogre gets to hit down, that's a lot of cleave from MK. And then what range does Mystic Dancer have? She doesn't have Jack Squat when it comes to it, and she's just going to slowly burn down due to us literally diving on them constantly. Berserker ultimate, but that's during the MK ult. He does get to live decently, and unfortunately, Matt died way early. That's a freaking quadra kill, though, from Piglet's Fighter. That's very good, though, I will say. Okay, Bard ultimate is going to be a problem when it comes to it. Unfortunately, we aren't going to get the kill on the Ogre, which is the biggest thing, but he is taking down to the poison, but it's just too much work. That Berserker got to do so much, and Bard meta is still existing. Hold on. We can get the kills. Matt ran back to try to help. You need to get one. Oh, okay, Bard meta. Bard meta is still way too much. Bard is absolutely still too much of an anomaly with how good he is. Because he just got to turn that entire fight there. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Well, I am blue side for this one here, and I can absolutely work towards getting Ninja in this case. Ninja Shrine Maiden could be on the table when it comes to it. I don't want to deal with Cold Corpse is my thought process then. Or Knight would have been better to take away from the Ninja pick is my thought process. They took Ninja away instead then, so that's very important to understand. So I do think it will be ban Dark Mage, take Shrine Maiden first. Because I still feel Shrine Maiden's good. They also banned Gunner. Okay, actually, I would have missed the Gunner ban, so thank you for doing that, or the Gunner pitch. So that's a maybe moment, but also thank you, team. Dual Boider Executioner. They are that's very offensive line. Lancer did just get hit with a nerf, but he can deal with these two bozos pretty well. Because I want to just have a backline enough to where they can't dive on all of us in this case. It's either that or I just go for Knight. Both could be very good when it comes to it. Knight has more when it comes to it then, but I can deal with dive a little bit better though, otherwise. So what would I rather have? I think Lightning Mage is stable to go into Dual Boider Executioner, but you don't have range. Well, Clown doesn't have range either. Alternatively, a Taoist might go hard to actually seal in a Dual Boider Executioner constantly then, but I might want to save that for a little bit later in the draft. Let's do Necromancer is what I'm thinking, because that's going to be one more target for the Executioner to try to have to hit. And we are looking at a lot of backline then. So what would really screw us up? Legitimately a Shadowmancer if they just get to run at us and hit us constantly very hard. BH. BH does get to shred defense when it comes to it. I do think Knight is a good pick, though. So I think Knight's a good pick, and then Taoist is how I feel. They get to seal one of their 2 frontliners, and then we just kind of 1v1 the other one with Knight. Yes, Taoist has no HP, but I'm trusting Boomerang Hunter not to be able to hit them. Ice Mage in this day and age when he does no damage? I am very much so thinking of that when it comes to it now. That's very curious, but we'll see how that goes, quite frankly. I do think I want early ults, because if I combine Necromancer ult with Shrine Maiden ult, that would be wonderful. Either that, or just say, use it all together so we can link them up and have the Shrine Maiden ult last as long as possible, though. Let's try this out. I want to seal them away. It's really going to come down to BH versus Shrine Maiden, I feel. When it comes to it, Taoist got hooked when it comes to it, and that does hurt. Because we're losing the first round when we're not going to get the Shrine Maiden cleaves when it comes to the hits. Necromancer is still alive. Treats did finally die to the end, though. Ice Mage does get binded away, which is not necessarily the best target choice when it comes to it, though, so I'm not happy about this. Dual Buddy gets the triple kill. Should he go for Quadras? He does not have the Knight, but he gets to live. A wonderful ultimates, though, to keep the Knight alive. He gets to stun everybody, even gets a nice Ice Mage proc right afterwards on the ult. Everybody gets to live, but Boomerang Hunter ultimate trying to stabilize things out. 5 kills over to Team Solo mid in the lead right now. Dual Buddy and Execution is way too much. Taoist is not doing as much work as Chartreuse Protzer would have wanted for Gale Force. As you can see, even with them binding people away, it's not necessarily the die that they have to really be worried about. It's the Boomerang Hunter who's doing way too much work alongside just a 3-second hook execute when it comes to it then. It's just too much, and Taoist just did not do any work otherwise. So after a 2-0, we got an 0-2, and we're just sitting in the middle. Not the worst ever, and TSM is undefeated otherwise, but I feel like they could have adjusted that. I very much so feel like they could have adjusted that a little bit better. So Treats and Mac are deteriorating bits, but they're veterans, so I'm not going to worry too much about them. I want to just keep paying attention to Toppen and Tempt. When it comes to for what they're warning, what they're doing. I really hate how Toppen is a freaking Shadowmancer player, but maybe I need to incite myself and just warn it on my own then, and warn that for the sake of warning it. They'll just take the raw stats otherwise, because them just constantly warning them otherwise is fine. I just want them to be able to outpace the next people in my lineup. Because Piglet has always been, you know, like my rot of the team. PSM has been our streamer, but, you know, Piglet's going to be staying on a little bit more, but PSM's really going to be the slot that we're competing for, and I can keep him on as a streamer just to make us happy. Alright. No Shadowmancer, no Ninja, no Gunner is what I think. So if they take any of the supports, then it's just an immediate Dark Mage pick, and we go on from there. I think that's the 3-1 that we start looking at. That or Bard. And it's Bard. I keep forgetting that Bard exists right now. Keep forgetting that Bard exists right now. Playing Doctor into Bard isn't necessarily bad at all, I feel. So let's do that. Play Dr. Devil, because you can deal with Bard ult if you ult at the same time, but it's really a big skill check when it comes to it then. I'm not gonna have Fighter Dual Blader, that is way too much of a problem when it comes to it then. And then I need damage. This Devil Play Doctor does help us run people down. Is Swordsman necessarily bad? I need a fast warrior. It's that, or I just straight up take Executioner and just try to hit the Bard around in this case then. But people are really going to be fast just due to Play Doctor's buffs when it comes to it. Exorcist might not be bad in this case. If it's stunning people with Fighter, that can be another person on the run them down squad, and then that discourages any more stuns. Necromancer, Executioner on their own end though. I think it's Lightning Mage? She is squishy in the back. Or is it just actually a full Red'em down MK comp? So I'm not going to be able to reach the Necromancer anyway unless I swap, but I have a swap. So I think we commit to that. I don't think it's actually that bad. Yeah. Separate ults, I do think, though. I don't want y'all necessarily bunching everything up together when it comes to it then. Let's see how it goes. Matt constantly just going for the Bard early, though, is really funny, and I've got to say, Bard does deal with Deathball pretty well, but I was trusting on the fact that I'd be able to swap them around as the biggest thing. They copied Exorcist, which isn't the worst thing ever, quite frankly. MK Cleave is doing some work, but we are also just so far behind. Good swap, though, Matt. You get to cancel things out. MK ult to try to stabilize us, but it's going to come down to the Flight Doctor stuff if we can get it. If we can get this going here, because we are down 11 kills. We need to swing like 3 more before I call this worth in this case. We're down by a whole damn cycle, dude. Okay, Matt got to ult, but with 15 seconds left, I don't know how much work you're going to get to do, brother. Okay, that's pretty decent. Like, actually, Executioner stun, or rather, Executioner Hook being cleaved by Exorcist is a tech I didn't think about, but it is a stun when it comes to it. I've got to understand that. That and Bard is still broken beyond belief, and I keep forgetting to ban him because I keep thinking about how the damage threats are the big problem. And it's healing supports, not regular supports then. Alright, adjust. We can do this thing. And we're blue side. We get to have our ninja all to ourselves. Absolutely now. Take Gunner out. They ban ninja. I can immediately look towards... I honestly do think it will just be Cold Corpse to immediately set things off. Let's take Cook out. No Clown. They know I love my Clown gaming. Ninja first. Now, of course, it's not a free win. I've still got to see what works otherwise then. Lancer Dual Blader is still so annoying, though. It is so annoying. I think PDH is actually going to be fine, because then I can really burn them down, because Dual Blader does have good speed. I need to be able to slow them in one way or another, though. It's that or just go Shrine Maiden. Ninja's already going to be on top of people. Shrine Maiden can always just be really good. They're always a really good character, even with the nerf. No Knight? What don't I want them to support in this case then? I don't want a Dark Mage to stop the Shrine Maiden buffs from coming out. Shadowmancer. It's a Shadowmancer game. So with them threatening Shadowmancer, legitimately, it is Ogre. Because Ogre just deals with Shadowmancer pretty well. And legitimately Shield Bearer too, because we need to have good respawn cycles when it comes to it. So I can't have necessarily swishy people. I can absolutely just outpace them with this kind of damage. They have to say, you need to commit to AoE right now or you die. And they are not, so what we're going to do is say narrow the distance, stay close together, let the Ogre do his work, quite frankly. That's legitimately all that we need to have done. You know what? Ogre do their work. PSM gets their Shrine Maiden. Ninja, yes, is going to sprint forwards, but I need Piglet to just stay close, do what he can, and it's just going to be Treats gaming. Treats just hitting people over and over again, if he can. Lancer ultimate is super grief, but their ultimate cycle, okay, that's 4. That's all 4, but it's not necessarily the best. In fact, if Shadowmancer keeps reviving people or so, they're just going to die right on Ogre. Lancer does keep knocking the damn Ogre back, which is so annoying, I'm not going to lie, and actually super antithetical to my strategy. The fact is, whoever gets revived just gets whacked in the face with Ogre immediately, and that was the crux of the idea. I can't get to the Shadowmancer in the back, too. Because Matt has cooperation attacks, so he's just going to keep, like, even if he teleports onto somebody, he's just going to sprint off of them, too. I need to look at getting rid of Matt's cooperation attack as well, maybe. Ogre play wasn't bad, but Ninja running around more than that wasn't the best either. Oh, dual blader combos. I really need to consider them, because I am not having a good time against them. That Shadowmancer play from them was pretty good too. I am round 1 this time. So legitimately, we can go back to my old dark magic of my Bard gaming is what I think I should be doing. Because I keep zoning so hard into like the ninja side when it comes to it. But Bard is just simply gonna be good. No Barrier Mage, that's an old school ban against me. No Bard, but that means round 1 Gunner. I took Ninja out, but that's, I feel, what's the final S tier left up on the table in that case then. Lightning Mage, Shield Bearer. If I take a support right now, they can just... Oh no, it's gonna be ban phase right afterwards. So Shrine Maiden's still fine when it comes to it. Yeah, Shrine Maiden will be fine. That, or I can even take Devil. Deal with the Lightning Mage. Commit to the Devil. I don't want to present my hand immediately yet. No Cook. If I ban Shrine Maiden, or if I don't ban Shrine Maiden, they could get it then. And that could be a problem. Alternatively, Dark Mage is on the table too, but is that necessarily a big deal? I don't necessarily think so. I think the bigger deal would maybe be an Illusionist. Because Gunner can only attack one person, of course. I can't have him wasting his fast autos otherwise. Ghost is here. If I do go Shrine Maiden, then that does screw me to an extent. Now I have 2 ways to deal with a Ghost. Alternatively, I could just go like Fighter Dual Blader, take the Tried and True old combo, and just kill him so fast that he can't do anything, in which case I think that would be really good. Let's do that. Fighter Dual Blader. I use the Dark Magic of Dual Blader myself. I deal with them ASAP. Don't let them play the game. Let me chill on that side. Get treats his Gunner, rather. I want him to hold on to that instead. Yes, I think that's fine. I think that'll be good. I want everybody to use their ults separately. It's really hurting only having one designated strategy when it comes to it. So I really need to actually buy that. I need to like develop that 1k into it is what I think it is. Hello Dart, hope you're doing well. Okay, fact is, we cannot let Ghost get stats. He already got 2, which is really annoying, and we haven't killed this Berserker yet. Okay, decent enough, decent enough. Burn the Shield Bearer before he gets to do anything else, and then just see who we can burn. Treats can try slightly, not as much as we'd like, and someone just solo ulted our Devil in the back line when it comes to it or so. Okay, this is going to be a problem because Ghost is already at 9 stats, and our ultimate cycle is really bad when it comes to it or so. Pigwood still does have his ultimate though. Oh, Fighter ultimate only got 1, and Berserker just did it for free. Pigwood needs to just not swap into the Shield Bearer, which he does. Now, Ghost did actually grief a bit right there. He went for the Gunner instead of the Devil. So even though at 13 stats, Devil still gets to survive. That locked on the Lightning Mage. She can't actually get destroyed and done some work. It's going to be a 2-kill game. We don't have enough damage to burn through the Shield Bearer, and the Ghost is just way too powerful. He's got so many stats, dude. Ah! Fine, now just unwinding. Well, I know that you said that, you know, you had your last day of work and everything like that or so, so I just hope that you had yourself a good time now. And you'll just get to see me rage so much. Collaboration attack is not doing it for me, Mac. I need to just draft people who don't have weird traits. Ah, it's annoying me so much. I'm not letting Bard get through this draft, though. That is not happening at all. No Executioner. No Executioner. Ninja's on the table. Cannot let that through since I'm red side, though. So what is the thoughts? Dark Mage first pit, so I can't take any buffs when it comes to it, then rather I am absolutely decentivized from taking any buffs. I can't do my old Tried and True stuff with Barrier Mates if I wanted to, and even then, she's kind of not been doing the best otherwise. Is it I just go Shadowmancer early and see if I can't have, see if I just can't run at people? Who can run at people in that case then? Plague Knight can absolutely help out, in which case Cold Corpse kind of jumps up in priority. It's not necessarily bad. Cold Corpse does get to stall things out, and Cook is there too, but what does that really do for me in that case? I think it might just be better to take BH, but they're not showing a strong, what's his face? Presence yet. So let's go to MK. I'd say like MK Cold Corpse. If I go MK Cold Corpse, that's 2 frontline, which is really going to be not the best profile that I want. I want to have a Tat Speed Steroid unless I go Play Doctor, in which case then that should be my double frontline, and try to have Vampire just attack, burn the Dark Mage down ASAP. You know what? Let's try things out. I need to really just see how Vampire works in this day and age. Ogre. Oh, Ogre. Not the Ogre. I can't deal with an Ogre now, dude. No Werewolf ban is kind of curious, but not like the worst thing in the world now. I do think I have to take Point Doctor though to pair with Vampire, and I want this to try to be a snowball game, because if they ghosted me last time, then I'm gonna Vampire this time. Taoist. To seal somebody when it comes to it can be annoying. But in that case then, I think it might just have to be my Clown competing against their Dark Mage, and we just see how things go from there. I think that's what I gotta do. Gotta do that fast, and I think absolutely early ultimates, so Vampire can try to get their stats. Fact is, we don't have anybody necessarily stunning. I just want Vampire stats to get going. Even with the Taoist maybe, like sealing people away, if we can have somebody like Matt, yeah, just get as many stats as possible. 7 stats. Oh, he got sealed away during all of that, though, during the entire Play Doctor ult, and that's so annoying. Okay, Dark Mage still died when it comes to it, and then collaboration attack's so annoying, though. Oh, I don't know about this. Why is it when I'm trying to figure out if I can deal with the Taoist, they just fit the perfect Taoist? I mean, to be fair, I have 2 dives when it comes to it that I'm trying to deal with, and dude, I need to honestly rotate Matt out of the roster, because collaboration attack is griefing me so much that even having him as a vet on here is not doing me any work. Now, granted, it's not like Vampire got to do never mind. I got Touhou again. I am sick and tired of this stupid crap of me trying to figure out who should I dump collaboration attack onto. I'm rotating Matt out of the main roster. I am so tilted. I am so tilted right now. First and foremost, improve facility. I would like to have 2 strategies per game. Absolutely. Toppin, you're getting in the roster right now, brother. I'm putting you in, you're taking the place. Because Matt cost me 1,600, and quite frankly, Tempt is not panning out right now. He has attitude issues, so I'm putting you in, Toppin. You may have worse stats, but the fact is, you are not going to be a griefer to the team, which is all that I care about at the moment. Let's take Gunner out. If Ninja is pit, I think I do have tech against him. Cook. Well, Ninja Dark Mage, though. They pit Lancer. I don't want to deal with Lancer Dual Bladers, so we are banning that immediately. Even though I have priority, I don't have a stun to really go off of that yet right now. So Cook Lancer means that I need to have a way to really burn them down. That way the one-spotters can't, you know, work. It's either that, or I just go full dive and just say, hey, I'll kill you faster than you can do anything, in which case then I can just snowball with Ghost. And just say the one-spotters aren't going to do jack crap against me. Ogre is a problem. Is it going to be another Taoist? No, it's a fighter. 3 stuns. 4 stuns when it... No, 3 stuns when it comes to it then. So Exorcist can actually round me out. I do think so. So they just want him to be cleansing people ASAP. It's that. I want early ultimates, that way we can try to get Piglet going as soon as possible, but separately. Like, space your ultimates out, don't use it all in one go. Now, Cook, now depending on how many stuns there are, this Cook could actually cause problems for me. But if we can just burn him down, get Pidgeot 1 or 2 kills, then I think we can absolutely let this start snowballing way faster than they ever want. Good start. Exorcist got a decent amount of procs, and that's 3 stats on the Pidgeot right now. I also just realized I didn't even swap it to be PSM's Ghost, because I am an absolute reefer. But you know what? PSM's doing good work on the Exorcist, and we're not doing the worst overall. 4 stats, evened up, and they still have their ultimate cycle. Oh, dude. Is Lancer still really good, even despite the nerfs? Well, maybe it's just cooked, too, because even with me taking Dark Mace, it's not like we're doing much with it. Granted, I didn't actually put it on my characters when it comes to overall here. Dude, reading out of the meta, it feels so bad. What am I doing here? What am I doing? What am I doing? Is the Ghost an over-index? Maybe so. Maybe Clown would have been just a lot more stable, because it's not like they really reached me in that case. I think so. I think I just zoned in too much on, yeah, we can just go in, but Ninja can't do everything, even though he can do everything. Oh, pain. Okay, it's fine, though. It's fine. Ban the Devil. I am absolutely looking at it, this being my Bard game. No Lightning Mage. Who's a really good counter against otherwise? Well, Taoist really griefed us last time when I went Bard. Oh, when I went Vampire. No Vampire? Well, Gunner first pitch. They're really high up. Treats that's a Gunner. Monk. Sniper. Illusionist to deal with the Sniper in that case, then. I have my back line. Now I just need my front line, then. No Cold Corpse. I really would have wanted a Cold Corpse. I'm not going to lie. Get Shield Bearer or Berserker out, I think. It's that, or also just get Executioner, because they can also just pull our Gunner, who needs to be mobile and moving. Yeah, I think that's pretty important. BH. If this is the idea, then what I think it might be is something along the lines of, I'm trusting the fact that Gunner gets to attack a lot faster, meaning that I can shred them down. So it legitimately might be a game of Ice Mage Dual Blader, maybe? As a thought process for me to run them down. Alternatively, they don't have a way to get to my background as much as to it with Illusionist. Illusionist Necromancer could be really stupid as well. Illusionist Necromancer and then, like, Berserker to round it out. Alternatively, Knight can just kind of stay there too. Let's go Necromancer and let's go Shield Bearer actually then, because Shield Bearer does take summon hits when it comes to it. I want to be able to just hold on to as much as possible. I think that'll be good. I do want early ultimates, that way Necromancer can have his stuff when it comes to it then. I should have said space out, actually, for a composition, because otherwise we're just going to be getting cleaved by Boomerang Hunter constantly. Strategy issue, potentially. Good target choice by the Sniper. Holy crap right there. But Boomerang Hunter ultimate from the copy, potentially? Oh, because I said separate ultimates, it got griefed so badly. Okay, two-person Deadeye when it comes to it. So an amazing Shield Bearer ultimate at the end there to be able to get things going. Plus Illusionist right after. Okay, maybe the Space Out ultimates weren't necessarily griefed. It's the fact that Sniper still did get wasted on the copy from the Illusionist right there. Gunner can just run up, shred down the MK, and then he can just kind of start rocking over. Really, really bad ultimate cycle from them. We're still 4 ahead. Now it's going to be up to the Shields though. Never mind. B8's ultimate lasted way too long. We need to deal with the MK. I thought they'd have less health when it comes to it. We're losing our lead, but we should have the Illusionist to be able to draw a little bit of attention. Never mind, that Monk copy was absolutely the worst thing in the world ever. We're gonna lose again, dude. We're gonna fucking lose again, and I hate it! Oh my god! Come on! I know I didn't see it. I should have just said space out. I am a tilted coach, dude. I'm 1-4 after starting the season with the first win, and we haven't won. Shit. We haven't won shit, dude. I'm not scouting anymore because I'm so tilted, dude. Oh, no. The season's down the drain. I mean, I said it was a development season in the beginning, too, as trying to be prospectively like, hey, guys, I shouldn't be so down on my luck when it comes to it, but oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, it's just gonna be thinking about not getting relegated again. I finally get Bard, though. I finally get to play with a darn Bard, though. Gunner was left up. Absolutely, that is a problem when it comes to it. Vampire Bard is really stupid, of course, though. And that's gonna be my initial through line. What don't I want to have to deal with otherwise, then? I don't want to deal with another stun or a devil, because Bard's natural nemesis is devil to get that cancel. BH. Fighter dual blader? Fighter dual blader, maybe? Need to be able to reach the boomerang hunter and the gunner when it comes to it, then. I could also go executioner, but I think fighter dual blader will be a little bit more consistent because I need somebody fast to help support the vampire in what they do. No, get treats the dual blader when it comes to it, then. I don't have any other dedicated people otherwise, then, but I think that'll be fine. I absolutely want early ultimates. Stay a bit separate, though, so we don't get cleaved by everything. I want us to stay separated this time, if you can help it. You can run when it comes to it or so, but I'm really just going to be relying on this Bard doing whatever Bard things that they can. If we can slow them down, or if we can just get things early on going. We only have 2 stats in Piglet, but once we get the Bard ult going, that's going to be wonderful. Everybody's bleeding when it comes to it then. That bleed is there, and the Bard game has absolutely taken over, because even after the ultimate cycle, where 4 kills up, you are bleeding for the entire game now. Everybody but the BH, so please bite the BH. Yes, you bit the BH. Okay, we're fine. Game is over. Bard is broken. A little less tilt when it comes to it. Thank goodness, because we're fine when it comes to nice coffin snipe. Have fun bleeding out. Good stuff there. Yeah, it's the most guilty pleasure combo ever when it comes to it, of course. But gosh darn, does it feel good to actually be winning a game on the merits of they left Bard open. Oh! I'm not in a position to coach treats. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, no, that's bad advice too. That's bad advice. I'll be honest with you there too. Okay. Ninja is, of course, on the priority list when it comes to it. No Pyromancer. By being Dark Mage, it opens up the way to cook so easily. So instead, let's ban Ogre. That way Ninja can have an easier time diving. Because they are drafting Ogre into my Ninja cons. They take Ninja themselves. Never mind then. They draft Ninja. Oh, I don't have a good way to deal with that necessarily then. Cook is fine to begin with, though. Illusionist does get shredded a bit, but Archer also isn't bad. Alternatively, Piglet's Gambler always has existed as a solution to get us out of binds. I think I want a Cold Corpse, though. I want a Cold Corpse. If they pick Dark Mage, then boohoo me, whatever. Clown. Get a Ghost out of here. I'm not gonna deal with them trying to burn me ASAP. So I think the idea here in this case, then, is that I want a Berserker. I'm just doing a lot of big, tanky, beefy boys. I was about to say, if they take Lightning Mage, I'm actually going to be fine with that. Because what I want to do then is just take Taoist. You could get destroyed by the ninja though. Do I have damage on the table though is the problem too. MK also works really well. Don't have much HP, but you have 32 more HP than a Taoist. Alternatively, Stride Maiden's there, but you also have only 65 HP. The burst is way too strong. But also, I think... Oh, I'm gonna try Taoist. So I think they have way too much dive for me to ever be happy. So I need to just be able to stall things out as much as possible here. It's that. I want early ults. And stay a bit wide, so hopefully we don't get completely cleaved to death by the Lightning Mage. I was really hoping Cook could do more when it comes to it, but our damage profile is a bit lacking. I'm not gonna lie. I need Taoist to do what they can. That, and I'm just gonna need Berserker to do everything in the world when it comes to it. Now, stunning the ninja, getting the ninja out of the way right there isn't necessarily the worst, but they still have their ultimate cycle. The fact is, if Clown March... Oh, but the Executioner can just trigger the Clown March from a million miles away, and then we don't get to have fun in that case then. That, and we actually need to get over to the other side of the conflict if we want to be able to do anything. Now, granted, Cook was able to deal with the ninja dive pretty well, and then hopefully we can just kind of be big bodies out of table in that case then, which, that's actually pretty decent. Cook healing is doing pretty good, and letting the Berserker do what they do best is really not bad at all, I've got to say. The Cold Corpse also living for 3 lives without giving anything over too is pretty decent here. Now, they are starting to take the advantage. Crown does get the hit on the Cold Corpse, but we pull ahead, thank goodness. Is it the legendary 100 Taoist game that I'm ever gonna have? Oh, baby girl. The turnaround of the season could be here. We could be seeing the turnaround of the century. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, baby girl. I am seeing the future being written with my own eyes right now. Never underestimate. We were here 1-4. Now we're here 2-4. It'll be 3-4 before you know it, and then it'll be World Championships, baby. I'm slowly working out of this tilt funk. Unironically here, I am not dealing with the Lancer early. I feel that is way too much of a problem. But I also need to ban Devil, because Devil gets to Ninja, and then we have... just Devil gets to Bard, and then we have so many problems then. I might just have to ban... I have to ban Devil. Even if Ninja is not pit necessarily when it comes to it then. Like, if Ninja's pit, I just pit Knight for it. But Devil disrupts Bard way more than Ninja does. Fighter, Dual Blader. As always when it comes to it then, get me Ninja. Get me Ninja to potentially deal with things in that case. No extra assist. I have a good way to deal with backline. I don't want them to have maybe more damage when it comes to it then, or a way to snowball. So Ghost could be a problem. Because I'm working at Vampire and like Cold Corpse probably is my thought process here. Vampire of course exists when it comes to it then, and Cold Corpse just takes a beating without really caring. I think that'll be the idea. And it's just going to be Bard, Vampire, of course, Clown. They're taking my Clown away from me, of course, so that's going to be the big and fat scary thing. Nobody's playing with any proficiency, but we don't have to necessarily worry about that when it comes to it then. Fact is, I want early ultimates. Absolutely so. I need early ass ults. I need y'all to just run, and do what you can. That'll be good. Alright. Just hope that they don't get early ults themselves necessarily, and we just see what we can do. That is a lot of fast damage, though. Good kill on the clown. Absolutely very big, vital kill on the clown when it comes to it or so. And now... Oh, he's been chain stunned! They doubted the board vampire! Okay, it's over. It's over. Okay, actually, not necessarily over yet when it comes to it. That was actually pretty decent, and that was a huge whiff on the fighter ult when it comes to it or so. This could still potentially be doable here. Vampire is just never going to get out of the coffin, though. The lightning mage just dealt with him so much. Because we don't have any bleed stats. Now Vampire's going to get bleed. He's got bleed on 2 when it comes to it, but we are so far behind that it doesn't matter. Because we need to get ahead and just let the bleed carry us over. That it's not going to matter then. Can you even bite? You didn't even get to bite the fighter. Oh, the lightning mage screwed us up so badly there, dude. The lightning mage just does way too much. No, no. Just saying, nah, screw the vampire. Because the Bard ult wasn't bad, but I needed him to actually just start bleeding everybody. Oh, that's such a good deferral too, and lightning mage is always gonna be meta, no matter what too. Cries so much. Okay. Blue side bans a sniper. I still don't want to deal with a Lancer ever. Get that out of there. This character has been so disgusting. Executioner has also been screwing me up pretty decently too. I am looking at Gunner round 1 if it comes to it then. Dark Mage Gunner, because Shrine Maiden was pit. Knight. What would I want to deal with against a knight otherwise then? Oh, they have a Shrine Maiden. Ice Maid's can slow us down when it comes to it then. I don't necessarily have anybody trying to dive otherwise then. BH is a competent pit, Archer is 2. Whoever they're taunting away, I'm not going to be able to immediately burn down the Knight with then, so it might just be an Archer ban in general. Alternatively, Taos is always there as somebody that I just hate and loathe to see at all times. Necromancer also is a problem with Shrine Maiden if it ever comes to be, so I think I'm just going to ban on character itself. No Shadowmancer, I wasn't looking to have it be a Shadowmancer game, so honestly I'm very fine with that. I am going to need to... Who am I picking? At the people here, I do think there might be a Piglet Point Doctor game. Be able to get to run people down and see what we can do on this here. I think I just want to outrange them, just stay at range. Yeah, Shrine Maiden has more range. And then I was going to take the Cook and really rush them down was my thought process right there. But that's not going to be an option in that case then, huh? So legit. Is it Taoist in that case then? I could alternatively also go for Devil. MK can get good cleaves on them when it comes to it. It's just a Knight for the front line overall then is the main thing. I need to have a way to really just rush them down for their healing. They have 2 sources of healing. Clown's out of the way, so I don't have that as a way. Ghost can rush people down when it comes to it, and that does deal with a stun overall. You're not getting buffs, but the main thing I'm really looking for, you're not going to get Point Doctor buff either when it comes to it then, though. But if I can rush people down, I'm really getting high on this supply here, Chief. I'm not going to lie. Let's try this, though. Let's try this. We have Piglet on his famous Point Doctor, which has carried us through thick and thin before too. So let's just see how it goes. As fast as with the attack speed buff, I want us to be able to just rush them down, burn them ASAP, let the Gunner maybe do his work. PSM only has 1 stat though, and that healing is so big. That's a huge defensive buff, and that is one of the worst played Dr. Ultimates I've ever seen, Piglet. Now granted, you did get to use it on yourself and you did get to burn things through. That's the entire Ultimate cycle is all gone, and we are somehow ahead of it. Hilariously, even though you only got yourself, you still got to taunt everybody with the fact that they could only attack you in range on the respawn cycle, so it did stall for us. So, it is both the best and worst played Dr. Ultimate ever that I've seen, and PSM is slowly stacking up. We are ahead by 4 right now, but he's at 6 stats, and he's just been able to just get all this HP. Really, though, Piglet, actual MVP, though. He's just been able to just hold the line when it comes to it and allow top on and treats to just deal damage otherwise then. Actually, king behavior right there. Nice job, dude. Nice job. Still got it. Piglet still got hands, dude. I can't believe we're doing this, man. I can't believe we're still in this here. Alright, if we're on blue side, what would I want? What do I want in this case then? Is out of the people left, who is first pick priority? Because out of the assassins, I could double ban double executioner, and then there's no way to reach the sniper, in which case then I just draft a huge beefy front line and then just say, come and reach me. Necromancer would be the only problem in that case then, so I think that could be it. Sniper through line, otherwise Necromancer would be the alternate through line, is my thought process. So let's go in with this mindset here. Let's play for a sniper game. And then it's just going to be protect the sniper. Shadowmancer game. It's a Shadowmancer. No. Okay, Lancer has been left up the entire process though. No shield bearer. That does make me... Huh, game? Can I not stroll? Not like this game. I legit can't pitch. Close the window. Reopen. Full screen. Oh, no. We're 1-1 right now. Can I stroll? Can I stroll the pits, please? Can I stroll the pits, please? I don't want to draft Executioner Ice Mage. I'm gonna have to quit this, dude. That has tanked my mood right there. I mean, granted, we're even up on it, but like, I feel like I had a through line. I just have to run it back, and all of that progress is gone. Oh well. I mean, it's only 2 matches when it comes to it then. That's kind of grief, not gonna lie. Okay. Get Devil out of here. I'm still blue side, so play the Bard through line. No lightning maids themselves. Hello? That is so nice. Thank you for this blessing on this wonderful earth that you've given me. Bard gaming, baby. I want to just have a little bit of fun today. Gunner Illusionist made sense. Give me Vampire though. Gunner Vampire. Bard Vampire. No Dual Blader. I am 1000% fine with that. Take Executioner off the block. Lancer is still up though. They go Sniper. Sniper? To be fair, yeah, they can actually just deal with a lot of us in this case then. But I legit just think I go like Ghost Fighter and I just run at people. Like Vampire Bard kind of do their things. I just need big disruption when it comes to it then. Shrine Maiden does help out holistically on their end. I am not going to lie. I think it'll be fine on that note. Otherwise, use your ultimates separately. So I only have 2 ultimates to use, actually, in Bard Fighter. I don't want y'all stacking it up then. This is going to be a very volatile game when it comes to it then. And just how fast everybody's going to be moving, dude. That and how fast everybody's going to be shooting, too. Oh, that's a quadra kill from the gutter. That really hurts my soul so badly. And that's really good trophies, too, because there's nobody to do anything. And Penguin's stuck in the freaking coffin, so he can't get any stats! Oh, it's travesty! It's such a travesty! That was such a good illusion display when it comes to it. I thought we'd have such beefy tanks that we'd be able to just have the freest vampire gameplay of all time. Oh no, dude. He has 13 stats, but it's nothing really to get on right now because nobody's bleeding. Okay, we're finally getting bleeds on, but we're still 4 behind. And we have no way to really sustain this then, because the gunner's untouched the entire time. It's not really doing much else. PSM is trying to do as much work as he can, but we're still behind. Dude! What happened to the Bard sauce? What happened to the Bard sauce? I'm crying so much in the club right now. This might be the end of Gale Force as we know it if I can't have solid Bard games. Ice Mage out, get Lancer out. I am not going to deal with this one here. No Shield Bearer. I think I can deal with, I think I can have a Dual Blighter for myself if I want to. If I want to when it comes to it then. So what is the bigger problem otherwise? I love my Clown, don't get me wrong, but Ninja's higher in the priority list, and they could steal 1-2 away then. Cold Corpse also really does put a stop to Ninja too. Maybe the Bard was the wrong instrument? Not according to how everything's been going on the other side of the world here, quite frankly. It's been a lot more grief than I'd ever like. Give me Ninja Clown. Ninja Mime. Thank you, Johnny Cage. If they already have that, then in that case, let's ban the Cook. I don't want them having double healing. No Devil. And then what I want here, quite frankly, I could go Executionist Dual Blader. Could. Is it needed? I don't know. Let's still play Doctor. Just have these guys attacking as fast as possible. Who cares if we have low HP if we just attack you super fast? Necromancer. I mean, Lightning Mage seems pretty fine here. That's 3 people I'm going to be getting to constantly cleave when it comes to it then, and then we just see how it goes otherwise. Yeah, let's try that. I want ults together, though, here. It's really just going to be Lightning Mage, just getting to cleave all of them all throughout, and then just seeing what we can do on that end. Good teleport by PSM. I just want to do what work that he can. That does kind of stunt over. Not the biggest deal in the world. If you can hold him away, though. Oh my goodness gracious! The longest taser in all of human history! The knight got to do nothing but just stand there with the monk ultimate counter to play Doctor at the end of the day. Oh, goodness gracious, dude. Boomerang Hunter's also doing so much work just getting to shoot us all in a line. I didn't do anything about saying narrow the distance, but it's just way too much. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna have to call it a Teamfight Manager in this case after this one here. Because quite frankly, not playing it in 3 months is kind of hurting me mentally. And I did kind of grief my season early, but not taking the sponsors. And this is not helping me. I need to enter next time around with the fresh look, and this is horrible because I get barded on and then I can't counter it, and then I try to bard and then they counter it, and it's just not working. It's not working. I gotta take a break for my sanity here. This has been horrible. Okay, saving the game. Where are we in the schedule anyway? There's only 2 more for this recruitment period, but I can't. For the sake of the team, I can't do this, dude. I cannot do this. I have to cancel the set for now, but what I think I'm gonna do is just I've been looking forward to it so much. I want to play Hero Vice Fairy, so I'm gonna end off the stream by doing that for maybe an hour or 2. So I am going to be right back, y'all, as I cool down, get some water, and not think about TFM, please. Alright, y'all. I took a moment to get some fresh cold water, a little fruit snack, and booted up Hero of Ice Fairy to cool down a little bit and not have to think about Teamfight Manager with how bad that was, with how horrible I felt playing that, because, oh man, 3 months out of playing a game that you need to be up to date on a metaphor kind of sucks the life out of you. So instead, let's play a game that I saw Crimson play, that I had seen Asprey play like 2 or 3 years ago or so, and that I've been itching to play myself then. Touhou Hero of Ice Fairy. Which is, I think, almost like Touhou Boss Rush or Cuphead-ish in a way or so, as people have described it. Once upon a time, there lived a princess in the Misty Lake. The princess was charming and beautiful with a heart of gold. At her royal side is the loyal Hero of Ice, protecting her at all times. Unfortunately, the evil and mysterious Nightmare Miko kidnapped the princess. Thus begins the hero's journey to defeat the Miko and rescue the princess. Going to try it out? Well, hopefully I'm a good intro to this for you, Dark. And I can see how good my Touhou skills still hold up to this day and age. Or bullet hellist, in a way or so. Move. WASD and jump with keyboard. Hold jump key in the air to hover. Okay, very, very snappy controls. HP. So that's my Ice Stained Stamina right underneath there. Courage level. No idea. Spell cards, okay. HP. Stage. So like phases. Stage name. Items. Journo. Shoot. Use left mouse bumper. I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, or... Alright, left mouse bumper, left mouse button. The hero gains courage every time she hits an enemy. Gaining enough courage raises her courage level. The higher the hero's courage level, the more damage she deals. Copy that, in that case then. Dash! Dashing requires stamina. Here is invincible with dashing. Hold the dash further. Interesting. Copy that then. So, use dash to get around. You can hold it. Oh, and that's how you get that little what's his face set in that case then. That's how you get that little almost dashing part that I saw Crimson doing. Snowflight. W and shift. The hero is invincible while flying. Keyboard W and shift. Gotcha, and that's also stamina that I'm gonna have to use in that case then for it. Copy that. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So just a different way of dash of just like pressing W to hold up and move up then. Copy that. Pay attention to the stamina bar, because of course I'm gonna have to move around, but I actually need to be smart about how I'm moving across everything here. Copy. Hey, copy! Good! Inactivated system mode in the pause menu. Don't care too much. Hi, Crimson! Time to beat you with how fast I do the Marissa boss fight in comparison to you. Smile. No, I'm playing this mostly still blind still. But I only saw you playing Marissa, so we'll see how this goes. Phew! The fog is way too dense today. I've been walking around the lake for so long that I can't see my surroundings at all. I mean, I am a Touhou head, like old school Touhou head, so I should hopefully at least have some of my skills back then too. Plus from Bullet Heaven and anything else that I played too. I haven't gone the wrong way, have I? How much farther do I have to go to reach the Nightmare Miko's lair? Whoa! Is fog finally clearing up? To be honest, by humbled, you quickly beat boss 1. That's one who it is. I mean, it's Marissa from what we watched, right? It's my house! Why on earth am I back here, idiot? Oh wait, no, it's Peace. It's Crown Peace. Oh man, that's a good one. I forgot it was peace first. Watching around 08, of course you'd end up back at the start. It's simple logic. No one told me the rumored hero was an idiot. What did you just say? Vivacious hero of ice. I'm Cherno, the strongest hero of ice! Not an idiot! Who even are you? You're dressed like a weirdo! Donated clown messenger, yup. I'm the Miko's most trusted emissary, Clown Piece. I come here to deliver a message from my lady. The Miko. Do you mean the Nightmare Miko? Oh, your intuition isn't half bad. Swear fealty to me, hero of ice. You and your princess shall enjoy countless riches. This is a gift from the Miko herself. Stop this pointless journey already. It'll take more than empty promises to convince me. The Nightmare Miko captured the princess. That alone is unforgivable. Ah, you're an idiot after all. By the way, my lady also told me, should you refuse her gift, that I needn't show mercy either. You don't scare me! If you want to fight, bring it on! Huh? What a helpless idiot. Clown phobia. You're some dumb hero like you won't even be a challenge. Battle start. Peace. Using spell cards. Q, left spell card, or E for right spell card. Turrets almost are used to activate spell cards. Shows ready when available. Copy that. Let's see how... Okay, that spans out a lot farther than I expected it to. Let's see how this goes. What are you playing right now, Dark? If I may ask. I'm just scared, so I'm just being smart for what it needs to be. I played it a little bit close right there, trusting that I'd be able to get around. So I can actually get a little bit more hits when it comes with them here. Keep red stripes. I remember chiding Crimson for this with how they're getting hit by the ice person side because they're dodging in an easy way instead of moving up and around. Now I fell a little bit too fast right there, so that's my own damn fault. Trusted that that was going to be the end of the pattern for this how long that was going, so I got that right there. And I would have just got hit by the moon. That's annoying as crap. And I'm out of stamina. Okay. Just adjust, just adjust. Get what bits and pieces back that you can, because you don't have too much stamina. I'm trying to ride on the ground, but it's actually, I'm not getting as much iframes when it comes to it otherwise, so I need to adjust to that. Okay, gotta learn, gotta learn, gotta learn. The moon! Yes, it is the moon, absolutely. Stall right here, but then I need to move my directions. Take a spell card right here. It's moving. Not bad. Good start, good start, good start. Now you stop the train. Like, yeah, what are you playing right now, Dark? Also, very compromising piece. Can I? Let's move a little bit in front of her. Why choose to stay on it's faster than dashing, but dashing gives you less maneuverability in iframes? It's over! You lose! How can I lose? There's some dumb hero too. When I get serious, nothing can stop me. That's the last of my strength. Yeah, Lost Word outfits are absolutely a then, but then again, it's gotcha when it comes to it. Now what do I do? My lady's gonna be so disappointed. Kill me. Torture me. Do your worst! Huh? It's just a mistake. Shouldn't be anything serious. What do you mean? You won't ever become the strongest if you give up just because of a minor setback. Just take me to the Nightmare Miko's lair. Then we'll call it even. So, basically, you never know where to go to begin with. Isn't that right? Of course not! Of course I know which way to go! Whatever! The princess is waiting. Let's go! Sure. Try to keep up. Okay. Let's scoot back to the corner real quick. But Lost Word is the Touhou gacha game. That's probably been like the most popular gacha game based on the Touhou, Touhou franchise when it comes to it then. And more than Cannonball, which I feel sad about because Cannonball had really lovely live 2D that Kobayashi is actually hilariously using when it comes to it then. But there's, of course, it's a gacha game, so there's lots of risque outfits and fun events and CGs when it comes to that end. So like one big thing, for example, is the fact on how I guess everybody learned that Patchouli has a bakery of a butt when it comes to her depiction in Lost Word, popularizing that, for instance. And yes, Grunt Fairies punching a train. When Crown Piece looks like she just got out of out after nightclub. I mean, to be fair, Crown Piece's outfit, when drawn in more than just Zun's art style, absolutely looks a lot more like, oh, this is a lot more suggestive than I felt when it comes to it then, just in general. To be fair, some outfits absolutely leave a lot more to the imagination than you'd think. So, like, even then, like, yeah, I'm pointing out Patchouli, but, like, not just her butt, but, like, just looking at her outfit itself, people absolutely credit Lost Word's design for showing off her curves and just how her outfit, her sleepwear, if essentially when it comes to it then, is a lot more voluptuous, to keep it simple as that, than people initially, might think. Welcome to the buddy train. Wow! It's my first time on Zuri's train! This train is the pride of the rabbits. You won't find anything like it in Gensokyo. Thank you, Tui. If you hadn't stepped in to help us, it definitely would have been toast. As the hero of ice, helping those in need is a given. Hero of ice? Ah, could you be the rumored hero that's fighting against the Nightmare Miko? Yup, I'm Cherno, the strongest hero of ice. I didn't know I was that famous, though. Lucky us. I never expected the brave hero would come to our aid. The reliable conductor. I'm Tui, conductor of the buddy chain, and I thank you on behalf of all rabbits. In your turn, please allow us to aid you in your quest. Huh? Is that really a good idea? If you help me, I doubt the Nightmare Miko would let you guys off either. Actually, very introspective, Cherno. From the day she took over our bamboo forest and forced us to run it for our lives, we've already made our choice. Sometimes it does have good designs, but I think you get too focused on certain characters or aspects. I mean, that's any gacha game when it comes to it then, especially for renderization or memes past it all. Because I find some aspects very interesting, like when they did, like when they were doing different aspects of Reimu, like ESOD Reimu, and showing her noticeably younger in her Miko days. That's cool. And then things like, Purple Yomu is an absolute iconic design of all time that people put up there, for instance. Alongside some of the future Rabbitech, like, railgun stuff of designs from some of those universes, but it does fall a lot farther on from what people might want, and then also some of the memes lean in way too much more. Just us alone isn't enough to stand up to the Nightmare Miko's tyranny, but that's gacha games anyway then, in a nutshell. They'll always lean one way or another. With like pandering to fandom and also just fan service then, of course. And unfortunately, that does lead to people who are interested more in the base designs or base characters not liking how it gets focused in on too much on one side or so, I think it's also sometimes just nowadays it's just an alternate skin. I mean, well, it's been going on for quite a while now, for quite frankly, so it is more than some people would ever want. But if it's you, perhaps your days of tyranny will be soon at an end, because they've already exhausted so many of the characters. It's not like Fire Emblem Heroes, where there's still a huge repertoire, and yet they're still giving Owen like the 15th skin now. So allow us to lend you our strength. Since you already said that much, I'm counting on you guys. Tui is now a partner. I already told the rabbits to prepare the best cabin for you. just head to the left and you'll see it. I mean, yeah, purple Yomu, red Marissa, etc. on that side or so. Still loving how, like, you know, they let Vampire Hunter Satya be, like, one thing, for instance, too. Those fan theories, of course, and then other things like that, too. But, you know, point stands, there's a lot of cool designs, and people still take it at face value of, yeah, it's a gacha game, it's not necessarily canon, but it's, you know, interpretations, because fan games are interpretations of characters. Because a lot of people think of, like, lots of early interpretations of Misty about then, were either just getting eaten by Yuko, or being a absolutely unscrupulous businesswoman with blinding people with her ability, then having them eat and extorting them for money. Misty's izakaya absolutely boosted her popularity and helped repair her fandom image way more than you'd think. If you want, you can chat with the rabbits too. Everyone's excited about your arrival, brave hero. Whenever you're ready, come find me at the conductor's office. There's something important I need to tell you. Lucky carrot item. Oh, what's still around? It's the kid that saved us, Beyond! I heard she's a legendary hero, Beyond. But she doesn't look like one. Shh, I think she's listening on us. Don't let her find out. Oh, shh. Hello, fatty. Chubbit. Who are you? Why is there a kid on the train? I'm the hero of ice, not a kid. Hero of ice? Never heard of it. By the way, care for a carrot? I don't really like the taste of carrots. Yup, you're a kid. I hope that Misty has named not oversimplified characters. Rather, I think it absolutely lends very well when it comes to it overall, with how it respects a lot of the manga influence when it comes, I say manga influence, a lot of the history told through like the games and the manga, and showcases lots of interactions between pairs or just dynamics or so. Like, of course, yeah, it does make sense that, like, for example, at the Arturia's Shrine, Reimu's there, of course, but it made sense that Tenshi would hang around, same with Suika. Of course, Kasten's gonna be roaming around the human village. You get to see Kane doing a little bit more on that side, and then seeing other things, like how kind of like a map of Gensokyo gets to be around. Because otherwise, games that really have had full maps of Gensokyo are few and far between. You get ones that are, like, puppet dance, quite frankly, and I'm really scratching my head for what other games really have made full map of Gensokyo in that case, to bring it as a sprawling big actual what's-his-face world that's interconnected, and showcase characters at their best for both respecting the material and like ways like spell cards for helping, and also letting you explore facets of their personality through their food taste, which is really cool. The whole genius? Okay, but point is still, like, the exception proves the rule. We don't have a map from us when it comes to then for Gensokyo, until maybe like Touhou War and Kingdoms comes out, and then maybe we'll have that then, but we'll see. Wow, this room is so spacious! Greetings, brave hero, wise bit. I'm the administrator of this train. What's an administrator? I'm in charge of the train's documents and writing down the train schedule. Wow, you know how to read? That's amazing. If you have anything you need written, feel free to ask. What do you think of my blackboard drawing? I can't read the words, but the rabbits are cute. I find it strange that Touhou doesn't have an official map. I mean, I wouldn't say it's necessary, but it's not like Zune's really making one when it comes to it. Because the most that we're really getting out of fan works for like mapping then would exactly so be like, yeah, Mrs. Izakaya presents a very, you know, very nice artistic one. You know, total genius, I guess, when it comes to it then. You have a Pokemon-styled one, but that's just puppet dance overall then for how it is. And, you know, things are a lot bigger when it comes to it then. Like, well, also I say that, but also like the SDM also is like its own big sprawling thing, which is true to form. And then I guess the next closest one that you really have, I guess, when it comes to it then, if you ever want to quantify a real map, would be, shoot, dude, I literally had the name of it. The Ladies of the Starlight Double Mansion. But that's, the manga, Ladies of the Starlight Double Mansion, that's centered around the SDM cast, of course, and it details what the Starlight Double Mansion was like and surrounding Misty Lake, but that's the most that you have, not full Gensokyo. Hello, I'm the rabbit in charge of cleaning, Busy Bit. You helped us chase away those fairies, correct? They messing with the train's toilets had successfully increased my work. Thanks to you, it didn't keep increasing. I appreciate it very much. Oh, hello, Raisin. Still up for a little while. Why is the bar in such a mess? There's even a box missing from the character reserve. Some rabbit must have eaten it all. Touhou needs to be more strict with them. I'm the one who has to clean up after everything. Give me a break already. What's this thingy? Who's pulling my ear? It's a person! Dash, I'm busy. Who's bothering me this time? Isn't that the brave hero? My apologies. I thought the rabbits were pranking me again. I should be the one apologizing. I didn't know that wrinkly thing was actually your ear. Speaking of, who are you? Busy, red-eyed cabin manager. My name is Raisin Udonyan Inaba. I'm the train's cabin manager. I'm mainly in charge of the bar. Made various beverages for everyone. I'm also in charge of everything that happens on the train as well as the rabbits. Though they never listen and will have to play pranks on me. In the end, I'm the one who has to do everything. Give me a break already. I shouldn't be complaining to the hero. I don't mind, but you seem way too miserable. As long as the train can keep running, this is nothing. While I really wish I could take a break, I'll still continue to work hard. Everyone is counting on their manager after all. Do tell me if you need anything, brave hero. Destroy that dumb tiny rabbit. Only thing I know is Ante is next to the Bamboo Forest while SDM is next to Misty Lake. And yeah, that's right, generally enough, because that's what you have to travel to their games themselves. So yeah, it's really the best that we've got. I'll help you to the best of my ability. Okay, I'm counting on you two. I think you really ought to take a break, though. What can Raisin do for me? Speaking of, I notice you have some interesting items on you, brave hero. While these items can help you gain an edge in battle, bringing too much at once would achieve the harm instead of help. Please allow me to help you manage the collection of your items. Bunny ears. The ear can freely equip spell cards and items, but only one attack item may be equipped. They can't equip items and spell cards exceeding the limit. So, spell card 1, Icicle Tide. Fire a large amount of icicles. Increase endurance to quantity, very easy to use. And release a Frozen Ray. And create a shield that watch damage once. Interesting. She may be an idiot, but she can come with such an attack as better than the Fear of Ice. But let's go ahead. Oh, that's past the limit. Because I can only have a cost of 5 for items then. Well, let's look at these and read what they do. Princess's Keepsake, Diocese Ribbon. Starting turns level +1. Each time the Hero of Ice hits, she tightens her grip on the Princess Keepsake to encourage herself. Nice and easy. Mini Moon orbits the hero which blocks enemy bullets. Also, yeah, attack items. Well, let's start to use here. Starting HP +1, simple. Chance to fire 3 bats when dashing, interesting. Starlight Mistress is gifted a Hero of Ice. When its brain is in danger, the hit whip turns into a bat surrounding enemies. That's pretty nice. Chance to not lose levels when hit. Chance to not use levels when using spell cards. We love gambling. Slows down nearby enemy bullets. Dodging the sword bullets requires finesse. So, bolting to try to graze in a way or so. Base attack Icicle. Shoots more snowflakes with higher level. Standard ice bullets. Or Megafoids. So I'd put that in my item slots. We have one. So let's try Frozen Frog, just see how that works then. And then I think I would like to have... I want to try the Frozen Ray as a spell card. And if it's 4 turrets, I kind of want to see how that works then. So let's do that, and then I can put the Keepsake in the turret. Well, let's start with that then. Let's try it for my loadout. And then otherwise, let's talk to Touhou. Are you ready, brave hero? To tell you the truth, there's something I need your help with. Let's do it. You see, couple of days ago, Train's energy core went missing. Energy core? What's that? The energy core is an important part of the train. It allows the train to move. Without the energy core, we'll be stuck in this wet forest forever. Something that important went missing? Oh, let me get this out of the way. I have no idea what it even looks like. No, we're not suspecting you, brave hero. To be frank, we've already confirmed the identity of the culprit. Who did it? I received the report the night before the energy core disappeared. I happened to notice a magician on a broom fly past the train, going into the forest. Marissa's stealing things as always. Alright, it is Marissa time then. So you suspect the energy core was stolen by the magician. Precisely. We sent rabbits to search for it, but we haven't had any success. So, it pains me to ask, but I hope you can help us once more, brave hero. Head to the deepest parts of the forest and recover the train's energy core. I still have repairs to make on the train, so we can only rely on you, brave hero. That'd be something troublesome. That's just a simple lost and found. Sure thing, just leave it to me. Great, you're so reliable, brave hero. Please set out immediately and recover the energy core. Alright, let's do this thing. Where am I again? Tall trees as far as the eye can see, and strange mushrooms too. I can't even find their way out, all in the energy core. If I keep going, I won't be stuck here forever, right? Oh, the light up ahead is... I mean, I was about to say, should they butter you up anymore? I mean, quite frankly, I think maybe that's also why Crimson likes this game, because she's getting to satisfy her praise chain so much too, with being buttered up as the oh-so-brave hero. Whoa, I can see so far now. Never imagined this forest would have such a wide clearing. Hello, Marissa. Pretty beautiful night sky, eh? That's a really cute Marissa dress, I gotta say. This is the only clearing in the forest. Pretty good spot for stargazing, too. Whenever I'm trying to come up with new spells, I always end up here. Oh? Who are you? Magical Seeker Constellations. Name's Marissa Kirasame. I'm a magician who lives nearby. What you doing in the forest of magic? You get visitors here very often. Yeah, it's almost as big as D3's hat. Well, I was exploring the forest and I accidentally got lost. Yeah, the terrain is pretty complicated. You'll get lost if you don't know the way around. You ain't the first to get lost either. I'm gonna show you the way. I'm just there at the back of my hand. I'm waiting for it to say. Really? Awesome! Finally, I can get out of here and keep searching for that energy core. Energy core? Yo, is something? Ha, no, you see, I'm actually hoping the bunny train looked for their lost energy core. Huh? Did you say bunny train? Bunch of rabbits sent you here is what you're saying? Yeah! You guys know each other? I don't know when to quit. Sorry! Change of plans! What's going on? It might be a bit sudden, but your journey ends here. You're staying in this forest forever. That's bloodthirsty eyes, Marissa. And yes, Crimson, I'm calling you out. I'm exposing you live on stream. Smile. Just hold my breath. I wasn't expecting it to go on both sides there when it comes to it. I thought I had more stamina when it comes to it right there. So just short burst, cruising. Gravitational well. It reminds me of the patchouli attack pattern in Lost Brands of, not Lost Brands, in Luna Nights, almost. Ooh, okay, that's a lot more. I need to drift more in that case then. Good. That's really stupid, dude. That's a really stupid power. Alright, if she's invulnerable, then I just need to chill right now. Ooh! Okay. Good thing I did shoot it then. I can... So we almost use them when it comes to it then. I just need to make sure I space out enough. Okay, good. Supernova Spark. Good. Hold my breath. Okay, Spark Card's ready too, but is it necessary? Maybe so. Maybe a little bit. Maybe. We'll see. As we did get the refund. I will say! Oh, really? She landed right on me? I'm not hitting her with any of it, though! We're fine. We're actually fine. Okay, the refund on it to just basically skip through 2 phases at the end is actually not bad. And this isn't as risque, thank goodness. Hey, Crimson, first try, smile. I win! You packed a surprising punch. After all, I am the strongest. Wait! Why'd you suddenly attack me in the first place? Oh, I remember now. And yet they said a thieving magician stole the core. Is that you? Calling me a thief or whatnot, talking about speaking out of line. I get the picture now. You're just being used by those rabbits. Sorry about that. I thought you were one of them. What are you talking about? Hand over the energy core directly. So you're an idiot. No wonder those rabbits enlisted you. I'm not an idiot! I'm the one who attacked first, so I'll apologize. The token of apology, you can have this. What's this? My spare mini Kero. It's enough to level entire mountains. Basically, this is probably the energy core you're looking for. That big dangerous laser came from this? Laser came from this little thingy? Then, on account of your apology, I shall spare you just this once. Need to get this back as soon as possible, so I'll go on ahead. Yeah, no, she has multiple. I got too careless this time. I thought those rabbits gave up trying to steal my head Kira already. Turns out they found someone else to do it. Yeah, that really hurts. I should have stopped this time. Who on earth is that idiot? She's way too strong. Good thing no one else was around, otherwise my face as a Dreadwood's good as gone. Oh well, guess I'll go home and take a nap. Now, to be fair, this isn't like the first Touhou game that has their outfits being ripped up, but I don't think I need to go into that. Hee, I've returned with the item. Although I did forget to ask the magician for directions and it was got lost. Whoa! So this is that magician's weapon. Looking for the powerful magic it contains. Yup, it's the real deal. Good. Let me try starting the bunny train. Found a lot of things used for certain reasons. I mean, I feel like that's always been a trope of people's outfits getting beat up as they take damage too now. What was that just now? It worked! The bunny train should start once more! It's that magician's weapon, alright. If we're punished all reserves in one go. If you can't steal it, have a dumb hero snatch it. An ingenious plan. What? Dumb? I didn't say anything. Crap, I got too excited. By the way, I just remembered when I defeated a thieving magician. He said I was being used. I wonder. Oh my! You sure did us a favor, brave hero! If it weren't for you, I'm not sure what we would have done! It's all thanks to you, brave hero! I can't thank you enough! Finding a lost item is a piece of cake for the strongest. Yep, this is definitely Crimson's kind of game. If there's anything you need my help with, just ask! Whew. Good thing she's an idiot. Alright, one more thing before the bunny train officially departs. We have to determine the train's route. Till then, feel free to rest or reorganize in the train. When you're ready, come talk to me at the conductor's office. We'll discuss our next destination together. After each intense battle, you can relax and use various amenities. Grayson manages items, adjust the music, and check different things then. Copy that. Whoa. What are you eating? A long time ago, I heard the forest of mushrooms. The forest of magic is delectable mushrooms. I tried some today, and yup, red, yellow, blue, green, it's all there. Why are you growing and shrinking? I heard the mushrooms here are delicious, Peon. Watch out for the colorful ones, Peon. The stomach ache wouldn't be good. It might not end at a stomach ache. Oh, sir. Bulbit, what's up? Are you the legendary hero? Yo, don't be slow. Keep up my flow. Of a rabbit. You're a hero. I have no idea what you're singing about. How could it be? This is my signature improvised rap. For a reason. Brave hero, please wait. Ah, it's the cabin manager with the wrinkly ears. No need to tat on the wrinkly ears. Just call me Racing. In any case, train can finally depart once more. This is significant progress. That's twice you've helped us. Thank you very much. Helping those in need is a job as me as a hero. Although, I'm a bit curious. Why were you guys trapped in that forest? That's a Han story. I'll explain in detail if you have the time. Back to what I was talking about. Touhou just gave me this. Isn't that the energy core I just found? Is it just me or is it darker now? Its magic reserve has been exhausted. Now the most it can do is shoot tiny sparks. And isn't it completely useless now? May look like it, but if I'm not mistaken, can you hold it, brave hero? Well, I can, but what are you? What? The energy core is shooting at blue light. Seems like it does absorb its wilderness magic to replenish itself. You can use it normally now. What just happened? Including you and me, everything in this world is made up of waves. I can feel and manipulate these waves, affecting items or people in various ways. I modified this item's wavelength to be compatible with you. I have no idea what happened, but it sounds amazing. It's nothing. I was even worried that it can be compatible with your wavelength. I was about to say, is it just like a flat bar for journal at that case? Just blow up. What? Since it hasn't blown up, you can use it without any worries. No one can use this without any worries. I don't want it anymore. I see a tarot. Interesting. The Magician's Broom. And one more max cost. Ooh, hello. So I can increase his flying speed, deal damage by targeting with enemies while flying. That's funny. I see a tarot. Basic attack as a laser. I've had icicles, standard ice pellets, so let's try that then. And then with one more, we can put on the keepsake. If the place is damp, large concentrations of mushrooms will easily grow. Due to the lack of power, the train's dehumidifier has stopped working. Boys of the Forest of Magic have infiltrated the train and invaded the toilet. The toilet is now a mushroom greenhouse. Now the train has started, so it has the dehumidification systems. Thank you, brave hero. Now I don't have to pick the mushrooms. Goodness. Little board. It's cute to just see those two little doodles, though. Are you interested in mushroom-related research by any chance, brave hero? Is people with nothing better to do than research mushrooms? I heard that the mastery of mushroom growth cycle and medicinal properties are integral to magicians. According to my rough estimates, there should be about 100,000 mushrooms here. 100,000? That's more than even I can eat! Goodness. Let's see, I want to go back to the room real quick, too. I'll watch. idiots except with watery. Gain massive power wearing the star bar from drawer window. Because this is a very cute outfit too. This should absolutely be a cosplay outfit easily. And Dice is so cute too. Look at her. Often trained by a conductor. I don't know how they got around here then. Let's do you can scroll through their animations and all. I mean, with the hood. Now I'm scared if I click peace, then I'm gonna scroll through her defeat stuff, so let's sort that. Okay, yeah, let's be careful with that then. It seems evil was actually very simple. Simple enough. Boss defeated no hit, boss defeated pacifist. I'm not doing that crap when it comes to it then. Remember, Crimson saw that and I was like, nope, I don't want to do that myself now. Are you well rested, brave hero? The rabbit meeting is going to start. It might take up some of your time. Let's do it. Okay, I'll get the other rabbits. I'll do one more and then I'll call it. It's already 10:30 or so. Is everyone here? Here. Here? As everyone is here, the third rabbit meeting shall officially begin. Today's agenda to determine our next destination. Before that, I'd like to present this. What's this? An empty bottle? Some time ago, a rabbit found that bottle near the train. As one in charge of the train's inventory, I can assure everyone that this isn't from the train. Ah, I didn't pack any alcohol either. When the bottle was found, half of its contents were still there. The rabbit who found it probably got greedy and drank it all without thinking. Then immediately went into a state of drunken madness. Drunken madness? What's that? Red eyes, red cheeks, as if you were completely drunk. That rabbit's emotional waves became unruly, which was experiencing some kind of hallucination. Then started to display this extreme aggression. I used my ability to mend its wavelength. Subduing it took a while. And this all happened during your time in the forest, brave hero. So it happened while I wasn't around. Wait, red eyes and red cheeks, looking completely drunk. Hey, isn't that what the group of fairies I chased off looks like? Oh, you're surprisingly sharp. We suspect this belongs to them. I mean, also we have red eyes. Grayson right here. And there's a high chance this bottle of sake is why they attacked us to begin with. Their wavelengths were in disarray. Yes, Trick Madness went spoiling. Brave hero, feel free to give this bottle a thorough look. There really isn't a single drop left. I thought you were gonna ask her to read, which she can't. The label has also been torn in half. Huh? There's words in the label. I can't read it though. The label says Akure Brew. The latter half has been torn off. Akure Brew? Akure? Did we referring to Reimu Akure, the Nightmare Miko? I can't think of anyone else called Akure in Gensokyo. Therefore, we believe this bottle is strongly tied to the Nightmare Miko. To start this clue, we may very well pinpoint the Nightmare Miko's whereabouts. Yeah, no, I basically only ever see Racing with her red eyes based on any fan art or so. Great! I'll be able to rescue the princess! It's Touhou's rapid intelligence network. We know the origin of this bottle. Have you ever heard of the Silent Village, brave hero? Silent Village? What's that? It used to be the humans' home. Almost every human in Gensokyo lived there. As humans are weak, they can only band together in hopes of peace. But that's all in the past. The village has been devoid of humans for a long time. For some unknown reason, one night every human vanished without a trace. Apparently it's now full of ghosts and yokai who use the chance to move in. He's even a bar specifically for yokai at the center of the village. Sanshoku Gei Dante. Are we fighting Miyoi? This bar just might be the lead we're looking for, so I suggest we visit the Sound Village next. I'm fine with anything, you guys decide. Brave hero, you... Why do you look so pale? I'm not afraid of ghosts! This is a perfect plan! Let's do it! Good. Then our destination shall be the Silent Village. I've seen Miyori in battle. I mean, I'm assuming that, or going off of Lotus Eaters, we're gonna get like Suika or, crap, Tanuki. Shoot, I'm losing it. Tanuki, Touhou, I'm losing her name. Mamizo. The navigation terminal we use to determine our route is also back online. When you wish to head to a new location, simply use the navigation terminal. Once you've made your choice, we'll officially depart. There's that, or mission. No, I don't think. I mean, Mio's only, Mon character anyway, then when it comes to it, so we'll see how it goes. Whoever we're fighting. I'm gonna assume Mamizo or Suika, though. She's trying her best. She is trying her best. You did this to yourself, Cherno. Okay, I'm yawning a little bit, so yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna do this one fight or fail it a few times and then go to sleep, I think. This place is too eerie. No one can be watched from all these old houses. Why'd I insist on doing this alone when I got off the train? Something better not jump out at me. No. Oh! It's here! Oh! Wait. Isn't that somebody crying for help? I think that sound came from right up ahead. Yomu? Whoa! What's going on here? Oh, hello, Mioi. Someone help! I saw fake TED spots and I was wondering about that. And it's Yomu weak to alcohol. Yep. It's everything that we need here, people. Hey, are you alright? Help me! The customer started cutting up my shop after a drink! Oh, lady, you go. I will attend to you. I'm the owner of Sensor Geronte. I don't know who Lady Yuko is. I'm begging you, please help me. Get this person under control. Wasn't Woman white-headed? Yeah, she's not much of a drinker at all. Any media, she drinks and she's so tipsy like Wade. I thought something scary was going on. Turns out it's just a troublesome customer. Okie dokie, just leave it to me. How dare you harm Lady Yuko. Evildoers. Shall be put to the sword. Oh, so that's a very spiritual Mion right there. Okay, so base attack is just a beam straight up. Okay, that's a dash. Copy that. Okay, I can see that, and then Mion that's after. I was scared she's gonna like dash in the ground or something right there, so I had no idea. They're chasing. Okay, that's her cycle. She's gonna want to keep diving down at you then. Good to recognize. And then you need to dodge the secondary hit afterwards, basically. Oh, I didn't know what I was supposed to do there because I didn't know I was changing face. Spirit Slash. I want to use all of my camera when it comes to it. I can help it. Good. Ah, too close to the sun. Solid. Soul Flash. I want to see the pattern before I try to commit to my spell chart is the main thing. Oh! Okay. Severely wounded. Wounds for the first time. Gotcha. Oh, just that'll learn, just that'll learn. So that was a pretty good first run though. That I'm also using this beam, figuring things out. Don't know if it's like following the same track when it comes to Xenoblade. I know I couldn't talk about auto aim, and auto aim kind of like in Cuphead 2 did less damage, but you know was auto aiming so you push more damage. So I don't know if beam being infinite range is doing less too comparatively. Okay, good. Okay, we'll recognize it that time. Read for as much hits as I can. And that'll be Phantom Blade done. Good. Now it's Spirit Slash. So just stay to each side. And just space myself out. These spirits are just gonna keep falling, and I just need to really just pace myself back and forth. Obey my stamina. I really wish that like you should maybe like have a stamina bar like over like your character instead of having to like in the top left or so, for instance. I feel like that could potentially help. Okay, need to float up then. Ow. Shit. Stays in the middle, and then she slashes down again after. Understandable, and this is a horrible waste of a spell card. Okay, I see. I get the pattern now. Soul Seeking Slash, invulnerable. I don't know about the chase projectile, if it's just gonna keep following me then. If so, this isn't the worst ever. I just gotta keep my distance. If I can help it. I did float on the ground too much, but that thing is fast, dude. I should have just drifted in the air instead. Trying certain cats do better. No, yeah, absolutely though. When it comes to it, then, because of course that's like the whole big thing. And as much as I did get away with Marissa on that side there, me using the spell card to try to hit Yomu there did not help my case at all. So it is a good nuke, but Obfuscate does have its use cases in comparison. I really got hit there. I'm an idiot. Oh my goodness gracious, that's actually horrible taking 2 hits like that. Especially when I took no hits in past segments otherwise. Right in the past try otherwise then. I really drifted into her. Oh, that's annoying too. This phase isn't bad. You just gotta keep your wits about you and manage your stamina. Oh, close. Good. Right, I'm just birding. Oh, I am invulnerable during it. Okay, that's actually good to know. I thought I wasn't, and I literally just dashed into you then. Oh, that's actually a problem. And this is a problem, this is a problem, this is a problem. Good. I can't stay on the ground when it comes to it all throughout here. I'm absolutely just gonna have to speed around. Street shoots. Okay, good. Good. Ah, nice job, Cruzy. Nice job. Ah, I win. It's a pretty close call, though. My head. Huh? What happened? Why is everything such a mess? Oh, you're finally awake. You were trying to get to Gate Dante, you know? Was this the bar attacked by thugs? Were you the one behind this? What? Hey, don't raise your sword at me. You were the one who got drunk and did all of this. Don't you remember anything? I did all of this? Yeah. Did you drink so much you forgot who you are? A phantom who can't hold her liquor. I'm the gardener of Hachiyokuru, or Kuro, Yomu Kanpatu, and I serve Lady Yuko. I came here to buy drinks and snacks for her. The bar had a new shipment of sake and was giving out free samples. I drank a cup and I don't remember the rest. You got drunk and caused a ruckus. I had to step in to stop you. How could that be? That was too unbecoming of me. I just had one cup. What did you drink to get that drunk anyway? It was the bar's signature drink. I remember it's called the curry brew. A curry brew? Isn't that the drink I'm looking for? I think the owner said it was a spirit produced by the Hot Spring Town. Hot Spring Town? Never heard of it. But now I have a clue. I better tell the others. Hold on. You can't just leave yet. Huh? Hi. Oh, I'm grateful you stopped me. It's been a while since I lost a duel. I have no traction of this battle, so please have another match with me. I'm getting a hold of myself. I'll show you my full strength this time. Stop. No more fighting. The owner? Owner of the Yokai Pub. You've already destroyed half my bar, and you still want to continue. You are not to Sanshoku de Dante until it's back into its original state. I'm so sorry. Not just outside, there's a mess for you to clean up inside too. Sorry, I'll start cleaning up this instant. Uh-oh, I should sneak away while I can. Yeah, Miyoi didn't punish Journo, so good on her then. Oh, that's hilarious. Doesn't Miyoi have an ability to make people forget, or am I misremembering? Technically, when it comes to it, like, depending on how much, like, do you want me to talk about, like, Lotus Readers? Because it's kind of an integral thing when it comes to her lore overall, then. Because technically, it's not necessarily, like, making people forget memories. But, okay, it's more of like memory manipulation in general, but they have to be in a state of inebriation. She can plant false memories, she can make people forget things that happened in that sense, I think in a time frame or so, but around that side. Because that's basically how she holds up and creates Geronte for the plot of Lotus Eaters. Of everybody believes she's always been the owner when it comes to it, then she planted that memory in people. Prim proper swordswoman. One change and she loses control. It would seem we're right on the mark. Geronte's signature drink, that cherry brew, does in fact cause drunken madness. But the reason for this is currently unclear. By the way, to thank me for stepping in, Yona gifted me a brand new bottle of her cherry brew. Oh, is there really no problem with giving out unsafe sake like this? May I have a look at it, brave hero? Sure. Here, are we gonna chill it? That's how this bottle is untouched. The label can be clearly seen too. Curry brew. Rich and high-grade sake. Taste the hot spring town in each sip. Huh? Hot spring town? I almost forgot to mention. A drunk swordsman mentioned this sake is produced in the hot spring town. And a place even is that? I've never heard of. Huh? Grayson, what's wrong? We're going to hell! It can't be. Is this referring to that hot spring town? Oh, there she goes again. Former hell, technically. That's the #1 vacation spot in Gensokyo! The largest hot spring town in Gensokyo and festivities all year round! An endless number of snacks, an endless stream of people! The best part of the festival is definitely the performances on the big stage! Whoa! Sounds like a fun place! I read that all in the news, though. I've never been there myself. If only I wasn't so busy. I want to experience the hot springs, too. Well, perfect timing. since the satellite comes from the hot spring town, we can just go check it out ourselves. Then you can go on your watch while you're there. Just leave the train to me. Can I really? Wait, hasn't this always been your job? I'm always so busy because you keep slacking off! Ooh, is that so? Is that so, Naraka? Touhou? At least we know where we're heading next. Brave hero, we can set off once you're ready. I got it. So then, we could get Yugi or Suika, then maybe. Let's do these conversations and then we'll end off stream for tonight. This one's good stuff. Rich and fragrant, smooth and soft. Only had some carrot cake with me. How much did you drink? About 1 full bottle cap. Silent Village is full of vengeful spirits, Peon. That's terrifying. Good thing the hero's protecting our train, Peon. That's great. When I'm drunk, new words always pop up in my mind. Thousand sorrows washed away. Raise a toast to the party tonight. Yo, me and Carrot and excellent wine. Tonight we go over the moon. Lots of tracks to go through. What do we got, Jason? Can you believe it? It's all thanks to Touhou. I'm swamped with work. You don't have it easy. I'm really looking forward to the hot spring we'll be visiting. Ever since I got on this train, just being able to sweep normal has become a luxury. Now I finally have a chance to let loose. I heard that hot spring has many benefits, like getting rid of fatigue. How I wish I could bathe in a hot spring forever. Huh? Need to become rabbits too? That aside, we're going there primarily to investigate and lose ourselves in having fun. Extreme snowstorm and a yokai lantern. Another match cost. So, I've frozen frauds so far. I've scattered ice pellets or megaflates, which I'll have to try out in time. For now, massively increased courage gain, but lose a courage level when hit. Interesting. That might be nice, quite frankly. It does set to lose, but that could be good. Extreme snowstorm. Summons an extreme snowstorm that slows down enemy bullet speed. Quite frankly, I could do something like 1, 2. If I change the keepsake and have the lantern, then what Carrot could absolutely help me out then in that case. With helping trying to get the frozen ray. Actually, because yeah, that's just the attack item, so it has to be done. There's been a sudden increase of drunk rabbits on the train recently. I still hope everyone can have a little bit of self-control, since I'm the one who has to clean up after they vomit in the toilet. I'm really such used to dirty work. Oh well. That girl was really cute. You returned from the Silent Village, brave hero. I've been looking into the history of that village, hoping to find where the humans vanished. There hasn't been much progress, but I did find some clues. I suspect the disappearance of humans may be very well tied to that Miko. What? Can a Nightmare Miko be any more evil? If you could describe that village in detail, it might push forward my research. I'd rather not recall that horrible, terrifying place. Dote was a door bar, and turned into this. Your guy's facing ability unknown. Well, that's for people to read Lotus Eaters for, in that case then. And then possessed Yomu. Almost. Turn into one of Nightmare Mika's Dreadlords. Dreadlords is really funny, I've got to say though. Touhou for 2 seconds, so much work to do today. Ah, brave hero. Good timing. Oiler Capital's hot spring town has been added to the navigation terminal, and she's a new destination now. Oiler Capital? What's that? You don't know? But the capital is Jinsuke's newly built metropolis and its top vacation spot. It's my first time hearing about it. My information network there is pretty new, so I don't know much either. At Metropolis, apparently it's built by yokai from the underworld. We also did Yamame if she's the one that built it too. Is yokai under the ground in Jinsokyo? Yup, a lot of them too. They moved to the surface for some unknown reason and built a large city. Oh, it all sounds very suspicious, doesn't it? Suspicious? No way would the Nightmare Mito tolerate underground yokai in her territory. I'm willing to bet she has some agreement with the leader of those yokai. Partners, puppets, either or. Only then would she agree to them building the city on the surface. The little time it took to build the city means the Mito must have helped a lot. The suspicious part is why she would go through the trouble to build such a city. Wait, if what you say is true, then isn't our visit to Hot Spring Town diving right into the Mito's territory? I guess you could say that too. This is amazing! There's a good chance the princess is there. Let's set out as soon as possible. I want to see, like, what would we redo past fights? No, not right now. Alright. Would I be able to save in that case then for now? Or not really? Okay, fair enough then. In that case, then I will call it here for now, everybody. So, thank you all for coming along. Wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube or more, it's been your wonderful and made, your true ship servant, Sarkis Proxy, everyone always at your service now. Thank you, everybody, for all the love that you've given to me so far. Let us have ourselves a wonderful day now. Thank you once again, all, for coming on. And let us have ourselves a good night. I will be continuing with more Hero of Ice Fairy tomorrow after work, depending on if I have energy or not. But at least for now, this will be it, everybody. So again, thank you all for the love.